Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. Happy Saturday afternoon everybody. Well, I am here for another grocery haul. I don't normally do grocery hauls weekly. I don't know, maybe I'll change that. You guys could let me know in the comments below if that's something you would want to see every week. I just kind of figured that it might get boring to you to see it every week. I'm not a big shopper other than grocery shopping. I go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree maybe once every 3 months. So anyways, the reason why I am doing this second grocery haul in a row weekly is because if you remember last week I started my daily planner for my menu, hoping that it would save me some money. So last week I spent $176 and some change, so $177 we'll say. This week, with my meal plan, I spent $120.61. So I saved about $55. Now, I don't know if that's because I didn't need like cereal and stuff like that, but I'm gonna keep track of how much I spend each week, and I'm gonna keep doing my daily planner. After this video of the haul, attached to this video, I will do my weekly planner with you and I'll combine the two. So let's get started with this week in my grocery haul. I did get a 24 pack of bottled water that I don't have out of the car yet, but I have that in there too. So this is the bottle of bleach that I get. I always get this size. It's not very big, doesn't take up a lot of room. I don't use a lot of bleach, but when I need it, I want to have it. So I buy this little one, and it's cheap. It's not very expensive. So, and then I am working on the Windex that I have. I use Windex for everything, you guys. I use Windex for the windows. I use it for the countertops. I use it for a lot of stuff. And so when I have the one on the counter up and I don't have one underneath the sink, then I buy another one. So I bought another Windex, and I love the white one with the with vinegar because it doesn't streak as much. So that will go under the kitchen sink for backup. Now, I don't normally buy this Hawaiian bread, but it was on sale for I believe it was on sale for $2.88. I'm not really sure. See if I can find it really quick. If not, we'll just pass it up. I can never find things when I want to. Yeah, so I can't find it. So annoying. Okay, I can't find it, but I think it was like $2.98, so I got that. Then for one of our meals, you'll see for this week coming, I had scalloped potatoes. We could probably get by with one of them, but I love these scalloped potatoes, and they take a while in the oven. They take 25 minutes in the oven, so I got two so that we'll have leftovers. Now, I did have a subscriber that commented that I don't buy a lot of generic. I buy all name brand, and I really don't. Maybe it seemed like it last week, and I wasn't offended by the comment whatsoever. But for us at our store, this brand called Best Yet is the generic brand. That is the store brand. There are some things that I find maybe is better off in the name brand, but for the most part, I do buy the store brand because it's just as good. So I didn't know, maybe that person didn't know that the Best Yet brand is a generic brand. It's the store brand. So, and then I needed a minced garlic, so I got a little one of those. You will see when we do the planning, but we're gonna have ribs one night in the crock pot. Super easy and so good, they just like fall off the bone. And then these are one of those pre-seasoned pork roasts, and I used to bake them in the oven, but now I put those in the crock pot as well because it just falls apart. It's just so delicious that way. And then we're gonna have corn on the cob. So we only eat one a piece, so probably next week corn on the cob will be on the menu again for something. So we use the other two up, or I could freeze them. We're having Brussels sprouts tonight, and I like mushrooms in my Brussels sprouts, so I've got a container of mushrooms, some asparagus, and we always seem to need bananas. Now, I told you in a previous video that I've been watching Southern Frugal Mama, and she called it a lazy person's enchilada casserole, and she used these taquitos. So I'm gonna try to make her recipe. It seems really easy. I was running low on butter. Butter is $4.98 a pound. And we like the liverwurst bratwurst, $2.98 for that. Jenny likes it too. We're gonna have grilled cheese, ham, and then grilled cheese and ham sandwiches and tomato soup. So some tomato soup there. And then one of our meals we're having peas. And then I just needed some more shredded cheese for a casserole, and I make them in my scrambled eggs sometimes, or you never know what you need for them. I wanted some in the deli. They have some little pieces of diced ham to make for like an omelet, but I just make a scramble. But they were out of them, so I just got bacon bits, and I just figured we could do it with bacon bits this time. And then one thing of Swiss cheese. We love Swiss cheese. I love Swiss cheese. And we are already on our last bag. So sticking to the menu and your grocery list really helps. I needed fly swatters, so I found them 68 cents a piece. So see, some things are cheaper than getting them at the Dollar Tree. We have some sausage hot dogs, like the better cheddar hot dogs, and so they're like a sausage, but we were out of buns, so I bought another thing of buns. We'll have those for lunches. And this is the 5 cheese garlic pizza bread, and what I use it for is instead of making garlic bread myself, I just pop these in the air fryer, and they're so good. Here's for the enchilada casserole. And then one night we are gonna have some baked beans. I add some cheese to it and some onions, a little brown sugar. I don't know if I have enough energy, I'll show you my meals as I make them. A half gallon of milk, just our norm. And cottage cheese with pineapple is our favorite. And we seem to eat them with lunch, like a sandwich or whatever. We just will have that. Linguiça, I used up the last of it today. And then I couldn't resist these just because I love pumpkin everything. And this M&M was the pumpkin pie M&Ms. So we are going to try those and see what we think of them. Maybe I'll do a video, I don't know. And then here's my grocery list, all checked off. And so just pull this off and have it for now. If I was my grandmother, she would turn this over and use this side. My grandmother, she was a good budgeter. So that is my grocery haul. I'm kind of pumped. I'm kind of happy that I saved $55. And so I'm going to stop the video, and then I will come back and do the plan with me, with all of you guys, okay? So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, well, all the groceries are put away, and now we are here with my planner. Now, this collaboration for this plan with me is hosted by 2 different channels that I have written down here. So Plan With Me is hosted by Kiki's Life. And I think she said you can upload anytime. And Plan With Me Monday is hosted by Maniac Grammy's Homestead, but I am just doing the plan with me Saturday because I'm going to do it today. All right, so let's go over, oh shoot, I forgot my receipt. I'm going to write my total in here, how much I spent on groceries, so that I keep track of that. So I will do that after when I go off camera. But I want to keep track of that and see how much I spend in a month, and then, you know, if I can improve it. And I look at my pantry, it's a disaster, it's a mess, but it's like I need to go through it, see what I have there that I can make without going to the grocery store to buy this stuff too. So for next week, we start out with tomorrow, which is my husband's birthday. So we were gonna have, I did have something planned for tomorrow, but we decided we're gonna have Chinese food. We're gonna have go out to Chinese food. So so we will do that for his birthday. And then on Monday, we're gonna have a hamburger helper, which I already had the boxed hamburger helper here, and I had some ground chicken in the freezer, ground turkey in the freezer. So we're gonna use that. So I didn't have to go shopping for any of that. A can of peas and some garlic bread to go with that. And so you saw I hauled the peas and then the pizza breads, the 5 cheese pizza bread, and that's what I use for garlic bread for that. On Tuesday, we're gonna have a pork roast and scalloped potatoes and asparagus. So you saw me haul all 3 of those things. I'll put the pork roast in the crock pot before I go to work, and then I will make the potatoes and the asparagus when I get home. On Wednesday, we're gonna have fried potatoes, linguiça, and eggs. So my husband likes to have breakfast for dinner about once a week, and I don't mind it either because I love breakfast. I love breakfast. So that is what we're having on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're having grilled ham and cheese sandwiches and tomato soup. Super easy because we're nearing the end of the week and I'm just tired. Friday, we always do takeout like we showed. Oh, I didn't show you. I had started to make a video yesterday and then it went haywire, so I didn't make it. And then on Saturday, we will have hamburger tacos, Mexican rice, and refried beans. And I am going to a birthday party that day in the afternoon, but I will be home to make that evening. And then I already have the next week started, but I won't go over that with you now. So that is what I have planned for my menu for next week. All right, you guys, so as far as I can see, it did help for me to make a menu for the week. Now my next goal is to go through all my pantry and my freezer, see what I have that I could make something else out of so that I wouldn't have to buy that meal, so that I have already a meal. And plus we need the rotation of that. So, all right, you guys have a great rest of your Saturday and Sunday, and I will be back Sunday morning, midnight Eastern time, to give you your prompt for Artisan Journal prompt 2024 and give you week 41's prompt. So, all right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.